Obviously, there's a lot of scrutiny now about the police response. What's your take on all of that?
To me, I believe everyone there was doing the best that they could, given the circumstances.
Was I wrong? This video is brought to you by Noble Gold. Noble Gold. I know a lot of people worry about their financial future, especially if you've been investing in the stock market and you got Bitcoin and all these other things. You may be seeing a huge hit in your bank account. Now, I'm not here to give you financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. However, I trust the people at Noble Gold. If you're interested in diversifying your income, obviously you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. That's common sense. You want to diversify your income with precious metals and golds. All you have to do is contact the people at Noble Gold at 877-646-5347. 877-646-5347, or visit them online at noblegoldinvestments.com. That link will be in the description section. And also, absolutely free to you, courtesy of them, if you qualify for an IRA, you can get a 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin, absolutely free to you. Y'all know what to do. Like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live and make a video. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the person to rub things in people's faces or anything like that because I think it's unnecessary. But I told y'all certain things were occurring, certain information that I had, certain things that I understood because I have tactical experience. I talked to other people who have great level of tactical experience, and I listened to all the press conferences. But let me give a shout out to the man here because I believe he is an absolute hero. And I believe he's a hero like all the other heroes there that were pursuing changing people's lives. And I think he will agree to me. He will agree with me. But I wanted him to debunk the narratives that people have been putting out there. He's the guy with the shotgun at the barbershop. Some of you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. The guy with the shotgun at the barbershop. I'm going to let him give his testimony. He came on national television. The man is a hero. But also he dispelled a lot of myths that people are circulating. Matt Walsh. People are circulating online. Let him tell it. Don't listen to me. I wasn't there. He was there. Wrote a film.
My barber actually heard shots, or he thought he heard shots. He was coming through the parking lot, and he asked me if I heard it. I told him so I didn't hear anything. I went inside the barbershop, sat down, and then I can't recall if he received the text first or if I received it, that there's an active shooter. There's an active shooter. Help. I love you, for my wife.
And what did you do next?
I looked for a gun. My barber said he had a gun. Both of us raced over to the school.
Oh, both of them. Well, he went by himself. Him and his barber raced over to the school.
And met up there.
From your texts, it looks like you got there at 11:48.
Yeah, like I said, times, I have no idea on time. I just know I got there as fast as I could.
He got there at 11:48. 11:48. Keep that in mind.
What did you see and hear when you arrived?
Just chaos. Chaos. Everyone was trying to get to the school. People were trying to get everything situated. I was just trying to get towards my wife's room and my daughter's room.
Were there already police there?
There were some there already, yes.
And what happened? Did you just run in and start evacuating kids, or how did that unfold?
I was actually going over there, and then I went back to my barber's truck. He got me.
So he wasn't riding around with a shotgun from his barbershop.
His shotgun. He gave me some shells. I put whatever shells I had in my pocket, and then I took off running towards the school. Did
you ask the police that were there, hey, can I go in? Did you check in with them? I mean, how did that happen?
It's a small community.
Yeah.
My wife works at Rob. Everyone at Rob knows me. Pretty much all local law enforcement knows me, or I know the majority of them. So I was able to go in, and I announced who I was and made my way through.
And what happened next?
As I was going in, I could just see kids coming out of the windows and kids coming my way. So I was just helping all the kids out. I was trying to contact my wife, see where my wife was at. I can't recall if I was calling her or texting her, but then I met up with one of the officers there, trying to see what was going on. I tried to make my way towards the door. I wasn't, like I said, I didn't have any of my gear. I was off duty. So I didn't go in. I met with.
He didn't go in. Y'all see these? You see this video of what it looked like. These officers are here scrambling from all agencies, getting these kids out of these classrooms, as many as they can. You see all these kids that they saved as well. Just keep that in mind. He didn't go in. He will explain why.
Another officer there, Ruben, which I went to school with, and his wife is one of the one that got shot by the shooter.
Mrs. Morales.
Yes, correct.
He was there looking for his wife as well.
Yes.
And you were there helping kids get out, but you were looking for your second grader as well.
Yes. My wife finally texted me or called me, told me she was across the street at the funeral home.
So he didn't say, he wasn't able to even get to his wife. She was already safe across the street at the funeral home. He didn't go save his wife. So the concept of he wouldn't have saved his kids and that's it. The white people, cops are going saving their own kids. He didn't even get his wife. He assisted in saving as many kids as possible. Then they transitioned to the other classroom where his daughter was at.
After that, my next thing was to go get my daughter.
Your wife had made it out safely,
She made it
but
out.
your daughter
Yeah,
was
she
still there.
Exactly. I didn't know where the shooter was at. I knew he had shot in the building. I didn't know if he was still there or not.
Did you hear any gunshots while you were in that vicinity?
At that time, no.
Did you hear any gunshots while you were in the vicinity? He showed up at 11:40 something. He said he didn't hear no gunshots while he was in the vicinity. Okay, keep that in mind.
And how were the kids getting out? You know, I mean, I think people are trying to understand how this unfolded. It's chaos that is easy to understand. But where were the police? Where was the classroom?
The police were breaking out the windows on the outside, and the kids were jumping out through the window. They were jumping out through the window.
I thought they were just sitting there doing nothing for 40 minutes. Okay.
In the parking lot, down the pavement, headed towards the funeral home.
Did you ever see those officers that were poised outside the door? You know, obviously there's a lot of scrutiny now of those actions and whether they should have gotten in. Did you ever have any occasion to interact with them at all?
At one point I was there at the door fixing to go in, but once again, I didn't have any of my gear. It wouldn't have been a smart move for me. All those guys had their gear and stuff. So, like I said, I pulled back. My wife had texted me, called me that she was okay at the funeral home. All the kids were already out of that building, so I went on to find my daughter in her wing.
What was that moment like when you saw your daughter?
When I saw my daughter, it was a big relief. Yeah.
And after she got to safety, you continued to help.
Oh yeah, I cleared out the rooms there. Saw all her friends. I coach Little League Baseball as well. I'm not an official coach, but I'm always there helping out. All her friends, I could just see their faces. Half of them fine, the other ones panicking and crying, trying to make sure they weren't following and just delaying the process. I was trying to just keep them as calm as I could as they were evacuating.
So he didn't go for Sean King and them. He didn't just go and save his own kids, and he cops out there saving their own kids. He went and helped with the rescue mission. Within the rescue mission that they did, he ended up getting his kids out too.
So shocking. Obviously, there's a lot of scrutiny now about the police response. What's your take on all of that?
To me, I believe everyone there was doing the best that they could, given the circumstances. Yeah, I believe everyone there was doing everything in their power.
And how, I mean, these last few days, I asked you, had you gotten any rest this weekend?
No, I haven't gotten any rest at all.
Yeah. Because you're still haunted by what you saw?
Not necessarily what I saw. I mean, my wife is extremely affected by it.
Yeah.
No.
It's a tragic situation. And I know you were so glad to be able to be there. Thank you for your time this morning, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Agent Alvarado, appreciate it.
So the reason why I think his wife's friend was murdered by the suspect. Why do I have this video out and why am I presenting this information is because I've been saying from the very beginning, and some of y'all unfollowed me and all this other stuff. I'm telling people that I know people that were at the scene. I have tactical experience. I've been in situations very similar to this, not necessarily to this magnitude by any stretch. I was on the SWAT team. I was a PIO. I was a public information officer. So I know how this information is disseminated to these heads of departments who come out and make statements. Also, I watched the entire press conference of the most updated information. I looked online of all the articles I could find. And I'm putting together these pieces for people who may not understand. And this is just one of the pieces. I told people a long time ago, you could watch any of the 15 videos I probably made that I said, there's no way this guy got a shotgun and just ran through the school and all these officers just standing there and doing nothing. And he comes burging in, get his kids out of there, saving kids while the officers just sitting there. Ladies and gentlemen, that did not happen. And once you find out that that did not happen, hopefully you are open in your mind to realize that there's a lot of stuff that you previously thought happened that did not happen. The woman coming in and driving from, I don't know, where her house or something, to come and jump the fence and go in and save her kids while these cops are just cowering and looking at each other. That didn't happen. The lone Border Patrol officer that breaks through and goes and kills the guy himself. That did not happen, ladies and gentlemen. That did not happen. There was a full tactical team approach to going in and executing this guy, or executing on eliminating him as a threat. He did shoot them when they broke into the room, and they saw horror when they finally got into the room. But I'm telling you guys, many of which have came out against me and other people, and it's like, you got to get the information, man. You cannot trust the media. The media lie to you all year long, and all of a sudden you believe everything that they say. It can be deceiving. Michael Brown had his hands up, don't shoot. We all know now that that didn't happen. At the time, witnesses were saying that it happened. The news covered it. On The View, they had a moment of silence and put their hands up, or whatever show it was on. That never happened. The cops just standing there twiddling their thumbs while kids are getting executed. I'm telling you, in my belief, with all that I know, like, I don't believe that happened. I believe, based on the information and all the other stuff that I have, which is 80%, 85% of what I'm saying is 100% verified, that they attempted to pursue this guy. They were going in. Guys teamed up. They started getting shot at. Some of them got shot trying to go in and get the guy, like an active shooter situation. They went into the school. People were confused at the door. They went into the school. And then there's classrooms. So once they got into the school, they now have to find the guy in the classrooms. They believe he went to the left in the classroom. I think maybe they heard shots or something. They tried to go. They couldn't get through the door. This is a physical barrier that needs either the key or entry tools to get into. They can't just magically go through the door. It's not a movie. They have to have entry tools, and they're getting shot at. So, of course, they egress, they retreat, and try to get more resources. And, you know, the rest is going to come out. I can't say everything I know, because I don't want to get anybody burned. But the rest is going to come out, and I think some people are not going to be shocked at all. Just like I wasn't shocked to find out that Trump didn't say it was good people on both sides. You know, that's probably not what he said, and that's not what he said. Some people are going to be shocked. Some people are not going to be shocked. I want to reach out to this guy because I believe he's a hero. He took a strong stance. He's one of those fathers living Uvalde, and he took it upon himself to say, look, I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to help. I'm not going to spectate. I'm not going to criticize. I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to help save my daughter's life and all of her friends. Because y'all got to think, it wasn't just his daughter. It was his daughter and all of her friends. It wasn't just his wife. It was his wife and her best friend who died. Another one of the officers lost their child in there. Okay. All right. I said enough. Like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live. I'll make a video. Like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. I'm out.